Hello, everybody. We are back, and the NFL draft approaches. So I figured, what better way to get really into the spirit than to go after a box of Sage 2022 low level or low series, I should say. Look for the next level autographed on card signature cards. 3 autographs in every box. I already took the shrink wrap off because it proved a lot more difficult, and I didn't want to waste time on camera. So this is all the pre-draft stuff. These are the people that will be drafted, or, well, maybe not necessarily will be drafted, but will be eligible for the draft, as doesn't always happen. So, all right, so here's the autograph pack. There's 3 autographs in there. Let's hope for some of the big ones. Well, that's weird. They didn't even label the packs. But let's get in, and the draft order has been changing around, and let's just see what we got. And, ooh, I like the look of them, and we start off with a good one. We start off with an artistry of Desmond Ritter. I think he's gonna been moving up the draft in the mock drafts I've seen. We've got a next level John Mechie III. I like these artistries. That's gonna stand up. We have another artistry of Malik Willis. He's been making a lot of waves lately. We've got John Lovett. Is that Penn State? Devontae Price. We've got a next level. I'm going to put the next levels actually over here. Let's separate them. Of Desmond Ritter. Man, we're getting some good ones right off the bat. Cornerback Jack Jones. Not familiar with him. An artistry of Romeo Doubs. I like the artistry. I like the way they look. Kyle Hamilton. He's going to be a good one. Set him there. Tariq Castro Fields. Cornerback. We've got a linebacker Colin Schooler. Wide receiver, Shamar Thornton. And wide receiver, Treylon Burks. So, I wanted to do this one before the draft so I could go back and look and see what I had after the draft and see if we got any big ones. But there's going to be possibility of some big-time first-rounders here. We've got the next level of Treylon Burks, continuing right along there. The next level of Kennedy Brooks, running back. We've got an artistry of Ronnie Rivers. Put him up there. I'm liking the artistries. Running back Kevin Harris. Running back Mohamed Ibrahim. Wide receiver Chris Ottman-Bell. Wide receiver Johnny Johnson III. An artistry of Treylon Burks. Well, we're getting a lot of him. Move over there. We've got defensive end Jermaine Johnson II. Linebacker Devin Lloyd. Defensive end, Myjai Sanders. Wide receiver, Romeo Doubs. And wide receiver, Johnny Johnson III again. We're getting some good ones, man. I'm waiting to see if we can get a Thibodeau or Hutchinson. But we start off, see, there's, and not only artistry, but in the great name category. And looks, okay, so these are silver artistries. I just noticed that. Charleston Rambo. In the great name category right there. Got a next level, Kenneth Walker III. Artistry of Devontae Price. Running back Britton Brown. Sage really stepped it up. Normally their cards are a little more cardboardy, but these have a nice feel to them. Linebacker Quay Walker. Another Kyle Hamilton. Put him up there. He's going to be a good one. Or is it a silver? Yeah, that might be the silver right there. I'm noticing that I'm missing a lot of those silvers. I'll recap it in a minute. Ronnie Rivers, next level. Running back, Dion McIntosh. Defensive end, Arnold Ebiketie. Sorry. Cornerback, Trey Swilling. Linebacker, Owen Papo. Tight end, Cole Turner. And wide receiver, John Mechie III. 2 more packs, and then we get into the autographs, and then I'll do a recap and figure out how many of the silvers I missed, because I know they do the different variations. Another artistry of Treylon Burks. Next level, Kyle Hamilton. He's cranking it up for us. Artistry of Hassan Haskins. Running back Sincere McCormick, another for the great name category. Running back Kennedy Brooks. Cornerback Trey Swilling on the silver. Wide receiver David Bell on the silver. A silver artistry of Devontae Price. I think we had a regular one. Cornerback Trey Morrison. Defensive back Raheem Lane. Cornerback Chase Lucas. Tight end Daniel Barker. And wide receiver Chris Olave. I think he's been moving up. He's going to be a good receiver. Last pack before we get into the autographs. We got the next level of Desmond Ritter. And the next level of Chris Olave. Speaking of the devil. Oops, sorry about that. Artistry of Dustin Crum. Stuff on there? No, it's a card defect. Quarterback Jaden Daniels. Desmond Ritter. Again. Cornerback Ahmad Gardner. Silver. Cornerback Tariq Castro Fields on the silver. Silver. Running back Stephen Carr. Silver. Defensive end Jeffrey Gunter. Defensive tackle Taron Vincent. Ohio State, I think. Cornerback Jack Jones. Wide receiver Lujuan Winningham. And wide receiver Deuce Watts. All right, let's get some big mojo in the autographs. Come on, Malik Willis. Come on, Kayvon Thibodeau. Come on, Aiden Hutchinson. Let's get some big ones. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to get my sleeves. They were within arm's reach. And you're going to be problematic, aren't you? Yes, you are. All right, well, we're just going to go one at a time right from the back so as to not spoil the surprise. First one. Ooh, peak performance of Tommy Devito. Do not know that name, but a quarterback autograph is always good to have. You get the sleeve, sir. You'll go right there. All right, number 2, we've got defensive tackle Julius Turner. Not familiar with him either. Was at Rutgers. All right, shout out New Jersey. And our final one. Come on, Biggin. Offensive lineman Marcus Tatum from University of Central Florida. Always loved the big men. You know, my former stomping grounds was on that offensive line. So there you go. There's our 3 autographs. Going to be looking forward to see what those guys can do. Pause. Let me kind of clean up and do a little recap and check out all the silvers I missed. Okay, and we're back. Missed a bunch of silver stuff, but here's just the regular ones. But Kyle Hamilton, he's a good one. Desmond Ritter's going to be a good one, I think. Chris Olave. Who else we got here? Sincere McCormick on the Great Name team. Who else was there? Thought I saw one of the other big names. On the silver, though, we've got 1, 2, 3. Some good ones, but Kyle Hamilton, I think, is going to be the biggest of those. I think he's going to go probably top 10. The next level, Olave, Ritter, Hamilton, Walker, Brooks, Burks, Mitchie. Then on the next level, silver, we got Ritter and Rivers. On the base artistry, Devontae Price. Malik Willis is going to be good. Ritter, Hassan Haskins, Treylon Burks, Charleston Rambo on the Great Name team, Ronnie Rivers and Dustin Crum. And on our silver artistry, Devontae Price, Romeo Doubs, Treylon Burks, and our 3 autographs. And that's the thing. You never know about the autographs. I know years ago from a box of Sage, I pulled in actually 2 different ones. In 2 different boxes, I got 2 autographs of a gentleman by the name of Orlando Brown Jr. And he's turned out pretty well. So you just absolutely never know. We got the 2 base of Marcus Tatum and Julius Turner, but this one here is probably the coolest looking one. Syracuse. Is he Syracuse? His peak performance. Yeah, so he went to Syracuse. Tommy DeVito, the quarterback, on the peak performance. Very cool set. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you guys like. Let me know who you're rooting for. And if you're a football team, who are you hoping your team takes in the first round if they have a first-round pick? Because a lot of them don't. So that's some football, and we'll see what happens in the draft. Thanks, everybody. Catch you next time.